And good morning, it's your friendly neighborhood Tironan, and we have a new, and my first T9. We have the good fortune of being able to fly with my friend Dave from Down Under. Say hello, Dave.
G'day, folks.
And we are trying this out for the first time. It's got an 8-second boost. And fairly turny aircraft with this tier. And it's got machine guns straight from the P-51H. Oh joy, oh joy. But at least we got a 535 airspeed. We are all at Tier 1, so this is the first review. We'll do a mid-grade review and a final review as per normal. And we'll take it from there. Alright, Dave, lead us to where you want us to go next.
I'm looking at that stronghold in the south there.
Sounds good to me,
I'm
my
not
friend.
keen in flying into the third ball.
Now, you have a little more experience. We're both flying FJ-1s, by the way. And he's flying right up against that cliff. Which makes things a little more joyous than they would normally be. Got him. And we have an well, it used to be an F6U. Was that a Pirate? Cutlass.
Whatever it was, it didn't last long.
No, it wasn't around very long, was it?
Attention all fighters. Enemy bombers detected. Destroy them.
And we still have to get ridiculously close to make the guns work.
Let's try that stronghold just to the south of us.
Alright. I'm about 3,200 feet behind you. So literally I've got your 6.
Got a ground attack and a multi-roll. Going for the multi-roll first.
IL-40 coming in. Got him. And an ME-262 HG2, whatever that is. I have no idea where they ended up development on the ME-262 at the end of the war. That's something for research later, huh?
Unfortunately, that drunken panda picked me up on the way in.
Wow.
So I'm gonna go back to the spawn. I'm gonna go south to the command center.
Yeah, Drunken Panda and his P-1090 got me.
Yeah. And he's killing it.
The World of Warplanes just stopped working on me. I'll get in there as fast as I can. I don't know what it is, but every time they run one of these events, they seem like the crashed desktop happens much more often.
You are approaching the area of combat operations. Be ready.
And I'm in a furball because I had no pilot. I guess it had me
Isn't
heading
that
on a straight
annoying?
course. Yeah, yeah. I want to exit stage right very quickly. And I got somebody on my tail. And I forgot to load consumables, so I have to live with it.
Attention all aircraft. Fall back and regroup.
Okay, I had the put out fire perk, so that took care of that. Well, that went swimmingly.
Yeah, that one guy slaughtered us there.
Hmm?
Yeah, check out his score. He got 12.
Seal clubbing?
At tier 9?
I mean, there wasn't a 10 in there somewhere, but there wasn't. So what is the P-1092?
That's the German fighter.
Yeah, he had one heck of a game, didn't he?
Yeah, he smashed us.
Well, not the best debut, perhaps, but this is an aircraft that's going to do nothing but get better. Let's go over the upgrades and the aircraft here a little bit. Control surface adjustment, polished covering, and lightweight airframe is what I've chosen. And we'll go over the stats on the aircraft. And we'll get Dave's opinion on what he thinks of the aircraft so far. How long have you had it, Dave?
Oh, not very long. I've probably only played 3 games in it. It's a nice little turner, but
Yeah.
the guns are a bit weak.
So far, the guns are barely adequate, in my opinion, but that's where I'm at with it. We upgrade the machine guns, maybe I'll feel a little differently. Right now, you're doing exactly what a P-51H would be doing. When you upgrade to the cannons, which won't take very long, they're only 2170 for experience, then you'll see a jump, and we'll bring that up. You get to about 2,000 feet, just shy of that, and you're doing 480, which should make a bit of a difference there. The airframe is going to give you a bit more speed in the dive and ubiquitous maneuverability with no measurable difference in the stats that they provide you. So I have no idea what that means. You have a average turn time of 10 seconds in this, and that is with the upgrade. And it is at this tier a little slow. Do you find it such, or is that just me?
Oh, it is a little slow. I mean, you can get it to like 800 with a big push with the boost, but it's a struggle.
Okay. So the next engine comes in at 31,000 experience, which will push that to 540. And then you will, with the third engine upgrade, you will be at 559, which I would suspect makes you pretty competitive from what I've seen with my sampling of Tier 9s. But we weren't having a whole lot of luck closing with that 262 HG2, right?
No, you're not going to catch him.
So going to the tech tree and looking at that, I want to take a look at those for just a minute.
It's funny that the 4 Tier 9s that I've managed to get to so far are all turn fighters.
Tells you what you like the best. Okay, so that P1052 is going to be topping out right at 470. He is carrying 4 20mm guns. However, be aware of that. And that means he's doing 800 damage per second. Not quite double what you do with your maximum upgrade. And yeah. And the other aircraft I wanted to check out here was the 262HG. And his max speed is going to be right at 609. So you're still going to be sucking wind with a 269HG. He doesn't turn very well. You might be able to cut corners on him and get him that way.
Oh yeah, once he turns he's in trouble, but you got to catch him. If he runs in a straight line, you're not getting anywhere near him.
No, that's absolutely true. And he's running 4 of these autocannon, and if you look at these, he's going to start out at 800, and then he's going to get a lot more range with the automatic 20s at mid-grade, and then he can go to a damage per second of, well, the third is going to be 350 per gun, and he's got 4 of them, I believe. Jeez.
Yeah. The only consolation is they're German 30s, so they're not very long range.
Right, but when you're in a Fury, it's going to... you're even shorter range than he is.
It's going to hurt. There's no two ways about that.
Oh, my. Yeah, Warplanes has just got to get this kind of straightened to get a handle on this, you know what I mean? But you're only giving
the
up...
disparities between aircraft in a single tier.
Yeah, yeah. Especially when they're made-up aircraft, where I'm pretty sure these things didn't exist. Which is nice, you can say whatever you want to about them, but this HG3 would give a Sabre H a pretty good run for its money. Well, you want to take another go at this?
Well, you can run the Fury again. I'll try the Yak 19.
All right. I'll load some consumables here. That should help a little bit. Now there were exactly 4 of these, the FJ-1, 2, 3, and 4. And to make things even clearer, they were all different aircraft. They were not direct descendants of one another, except in the basic airframe. And even that was changed quite a bit. But that's not represented in this game either. which I find kind of strange. And for those of you that want to know, the fastest of all the sabers was the CAC saber,
Get ready for action.
the Australian variant, closely followed by the F-86H. Okay, boost on this is 8 seconds, by the way. I'd like to know how this 410 is managing to stay ahead of me.
Taken over the forward airfield. Nice work. A large enemy force is attacking the military base. Proceed with caution.
And we have a Yak 30. Now leading, you're going to have to lead a little more than you're normally used to with the speed of the aircraft, both you and your opposition. Boy, there's a whole train of fighters coming above us here, Dave.
The enemy is launching rocket strikes on our complex. Try to neutralize the enemy military base.
Maybe it's just me, that seem to take an inordinately long time. Alright, so what do you find there, Dave?
Yak 19.
Ah, how do you like it?
Same sort of problems as the Yak 15.
Slow and no altitude? I've had some success with the Yak 15 lately, but it's only been with all the upgrades and all the mods. hilarious. It gave me choices, an FJ-1 or an FJ-1. Because we're on the base, the air base, I guess. I can turn too. Nice when those things can't outrun you.
Attention all aircraft. Fall back and regroup.
Well, at least we had a little more success that time. We still got defeated, but by God, we did a little better.
I feel like I did worse.
Okay. Alright, so we destroyed 5, assisted with 2, captured 1 sector. Got 2,400 experience out of that, just shy of 50,000 silver and 120 experience.
You get nothing when you lose.
No, not much. Dave and I came within 20 points of each other. And that was going to wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like it and to subscribe. We need all the subscribers we can get. It's your friendly neighborhood Tironan, and I'm out.